Good afternoon and welcome back to the second episode of the Post TV. I'm Kendall Timms.
And I'm Andrew Bowlby. The Post TV starts right now.
Brick City Records is a student-run record label here on campus, and successful bands such as Camp have actually gotten their jumpstart at that label. Brick City Records is located inside of the OU's radio television building. While the label does help local musicians get a kickstart for their careers, it's also a capstone for seniors at Ohio University. Students get hands-on experience in the music production realm, and a few other recent artists include Chelsea Raven, Sid Barry, Rent Free, and Full Send.
Somebody said something that Athens needs to dance more, and we need to have more like dancey music and dance parties, that sort of thing. So we want to hear like the artists that we're producing, like we want to be able to hear them at parties. We want to hear them at different places.
If you're ever interested in recording some new music or just getting your name out there, then check out Brick City Records.
Ohio University's greenhouse is the perfect way to relax after a long and stressful day. Haley Dunn has all the details about the greenhouse.
On Ohio University's campus, there is a hidden treasure alongside Morton Hill. The Ohio University greenhouse has been a facility serving students since 1972. Whether it is a student who is majoring in environmental and plant biology, faculty of the university, or just someone who walks by, anyone is welcome to view the greenhouse. The university uses the greenhouse for educational purposes. Plants from the facility are a part of lessons and provide a visual learning tool for the classroom. At the greenhouse, they are not only helping the university but also the Athens community by storing plants of economical importance and taxonomic diversity. Tours are welcome year-round and to any person just walking on South Green where it is located. If you happen to be walking by, towards the back of the facility, there is a sensory garden which can be a very good break in the middle of a long day of classes. There are many sitting areas around the facility available for just that and more, as well as provided research areas there as well for interactive learning experiences. With plants ranging from orchids to epiphytes to cacti and succulents, as well as many more, be sure to visit the Ohio University greenhouse this year to see this long-standing facility of learning.
The greenhouse is open for all to enjoy, so if you need an escape from a busy day, head on over.
In other news, Athens sits right in the middle of beautiful Appalachia, which offers awesome outdoor scenery and activities, hiking being one of the most popular.
Athens is home to 22 different scenic trails that offer unforgettable opportunities for hiking, biking, walking, and so much more.
The vibe in Athens is so much different than back home in Gahanna because there's a lot more greenery. The atmosphere is just better. It feels more like you're connected to nature. These trails are really accessible because you're able to walk from campus and get there. You don't need a car or anything. So they're accessible to everyone in that way. I'm sure it's going to be really pretty once the leaves start to change colors and when it starts snowing and stuff, so I'm excited to see it throughout the changing of seasons.
Whether you're walking with your furry companions, looking for an adventurous outing with family or friends, or simply a student in need of a breath of fresh air, exploring the trails in Athens is free, easy, and beneficial in so many different ways.
I just love looking at the leaves and how the leaves change, and I just love looking at them. I also love the sounds of nature. I think they're very calming to your soul, especially because college life is so intense. I just love coming here because it really calms you down. Yeah, I think you can come here by yourself. You can come here with other people and groups of people. You can come here you can sit at the park benches. I would totally recommend this place.
No matter your experience, you can take in the beauty of Athens the same, whether you're strolling beneath the trees or relaxing on the bench with a lovely picnic.
A couple times I've already been to Sells Park, and it's such a nice place. It's good for beginners too. I've been hiking all of my life, and I love Athens. It's such a beautiful place.
Take advantage of all Athens has to offer, branch out, and explore.
If you're looking to get outside and enjoy all Athens has to offer, definitely get on these trails.
Bobcat Bash was held last Thursday, and it was a great opportunity for students to enjoy delicious food, participate in fun games, as well as meeting other students. Let's take a look at some of the sights and sounds from this past week. If you missed out on Bobcat Bash, don't worry, there's plenty of other events going on around campus to check out what Ohio University has to offer.
Next up, let's take a look at what our podcast team is up to this year.
This semester, the Post is producing multiple podcasts for our listeners to enjoy, including returning podcasts such as the Marching 110 Cast, I Am the Bobcat, and Is This Too Niche? We are also producing a bunch of fresh and new podcasts such as Fresh Finds. We hope you enjoy all of these podcasts and check them out on thepostathens.com. Back to you, Kendall and Andrew.
Thanks, Cassie. I cannot wait to give those podcasts a listen.
Concerts on the Green is a series of outdoor concerts which celebrates all of OU's music programs.
For us to be playing out music that is a little bit less formal, per se, but then people went to Graders or went to the bagel company or went for a sandwich and sat up here out in the Green, and they will eat and they will listen to music. And so anyway, it's a kind of a way to reach more people, not feeling that stress of an auditorium and not feeling the formality of a concert.
If you're looking to enjoy some of the arts here at OU, check out the Concerts on the Green schedule to make sure you listen to some beautiful music.
Last weekend, Athens residents celebrated the annual PawPaw Fest, which is a fun-filled educational event honoring America's largest native fruit, the pawpaw. The PawPaw Fest highlights many different vendors, live music, presentations, and activities that cover pawpaw growing, cooking, medical benefits, and more. The festival also includes competitions for the best and biggest pawpaw, a pawpaw cook-off, and of course, the best pawpaw-related work of art.
The PawPaw Festival celebrated their 20th anniversary this year at Lake Snowden. Let's see what the vendors are up to.
My name is Natalie Dekiara, and here we have Luke. We run Wild Goods together. We do wild foraged mushrooms, truffles, pawpaws. We make different products with sustainably foraged ingredients. We are coming from Asheville, North Carolina, but I am an Ohio native. Akron represent. Woo, woo. The weekend's been super fun. We've made lots of new friends. We have taught people about different truffles and mushrooms, and we're having a lot of fun. So, for relevancy of PawPaw Festival, we have pawpaw cream cheese, which is amazing. But one of my favorite things we have is our native truffles. So we trained our puppies to find truffles in the woods. So yeah, so we do have truffle butter and truffle salt. But yeah.
So this is Project PawPaw. It's a crowd-funded research and breeding program dedicated towards advancing pawpaws in the modern food system. All the proceeds here are going to help us establish a breeding orchard so that we can make pawpaws that are more shelf-stable. I'm Adam D'Angelo, and
I'm Ella. Yeah, those are good. Thank you. I'm loving the PawPaw Festival. My name's Beth. I'm with Ohio Elderberry Farm Kitchen, and we love this festival. This is our favorite festival that we do every year. The people here are amazing. The vibe is awesome. It's a beautiful day. Somehow it's always a beautiful day. So we grow elderberries and make an elderberry syrup with the elderberry juice, and we're giving out.
The Bobcats are headed up north to Bowling Green this week to face the Falcons. The field hockey team travels to Kent State on Friday afternoon, then is heading to Columbus to take on the Buckeyes. Volleyball hosts Akron this Friday at 7 p.m. and again on Saturday at 4 p.m. in a series. If you bring in canned goods, you can earn free admission to the match and help the Athens County Food Pantry. The women's soccer team meets Kent State at home this Thursday, which will promote Morgan's Message, an organization that works to end the stigma around mental health in student athletes. That's all for Bobcat Sports. Be sure to go to all these games.
Over at the Ridges is a unique mini golf course that many people don't know exists. Reporter Jenna Skidmore has more on the details.
Past the ivy-covered walls of the ridges lies a secret spot of sunshine. Putt People First is a miniature golf course located at the ridges whose profits go towards donations for Have Our Incorporated, a company whose mission is to connect people with and without disabilities in supportive and inclusive communities. Service Coordinator Scott Dennis shares how the recovery effort of this space was made possible.
The golf course, the miniature golf course, Putt People First, it's always been known as that. The newest version of it was a recovery effort by Deb and John Schmeeding. So Debbie and John approached the city of Athens, who owns that property, and said, would you be willing to let us resurrect the golf course, employ people with disabilities, and charge a fee to help make it work? And they agreed to it.
The renovation of this miniature golf course creates an opportunity to cultivate a relaxing space for those in the Athens community, just as it did for residents of the Ridges years ago.
It was a therapeutic activity for the people who resided at the Ridges. It was called the Athens Insane Asylum and then became Athens Mental Health Center. So you probably notice it's a very therapeutic setting.
And that same restorative experience is felt to this day as Ohio University campus groups, students, and families still enjoy the outdoor recreation.
The international students have been coming every year. You know, they come to school a week before the American students, and they've had their get-togethers there. So I think it serves a nice purpose there too, outdoors, casual. But more than anything, I think we see frequently the students bringing their parents. We find that it's a good alternative, something you can take your parents out to instead of to the bar. So, you know, we get a lot of that.
The next time you're looking for something to do on a weekend afternoon, be sure to check out this hidden gem of the Ridges. And don't forget to putt people first.
That sounds like a great time. I'd love to go over there and check it out.
Me too. I am the queen of putt-putt, so I'm definitely down to go. Well, that does it for today's episode. Thank you for tuning in. To watch the full videos of this episode, go to thepostAthens.com.
We'll see you next week, Bobcats. I'm Andrew Bowlby.
And I'm Kendall Timms.